What's up, you guys? It's me, Kim Congdon, and my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. What's up, motherfuckers?
and this is another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys, we're sorry. We did it again.
We fucking did it again. I'm so upset with us this time.
Yeah, it was really beyond the control of whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When you don't find out that you're flying out of state for a week until like 20 minutes before your flight, it's hard to make plans with you. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what to say either. I mean, all week in LA, I was trying to find out when I was coming back to find out like how I, because like
how to plan the rest of your life.
Yeah. And I kept getting like I can't right now. I can't deal with that right now.
In a few days.
Yeah, it's like a constant. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about my boyfriend, Louis J. Gomez, who is a very, very, very loving man.
He's a kind soul.
He's a kind soul. At the same time, he does have some tendencies to get too busy and overwhelm himself to where I can't get an answer out of him.
He's good at a lot of things, and planning ahead of time
is not one of them.
Not one of them, yeah. It's very like,
so
I have 100,000 things to do, and they're getting done today.
Yeah, and then none of them.
Well, yeah, it's just...
They all get like 80% done.
They get done. It's just like hard to help because...
Exactly. That's a really good shirt, by the way.
Why, thank you.
I love that.
Thank you.
I really like that shirt. Like, I like it more than I feel like I should.
You can borrow it whenever you like.
Oh, my God, sis.
It's yours.
Oh, God.
Shall I take it off? I'm not wearing it.
No, sweetie, no. So we're sorry we missed another week. The good news is I'm done touring on the road for a while, and I'll be here, and I'm sticking around for a bit, and we're not going to miss any more episodes for a bit, and we love you, and we're still going to be just as funny as we've been.
Goddamn right we are. We're going to be funnier.
You know what's funny, Alex?
What?
Well, you know what's cool is on the road, I got to meet a lot of Skanks fans and people from Gas Digital and people that have watched Kill Tony and Getting Dug and like sort of these things that have collided this world. You know, these worlds that have collided together. And a lot of them after the shows were saying how much they love Broad Topics.
Yay.
They were asking about you. They wish you were there with us.
I want to come on tour with you guys sometime so badly.
You should.
It's just like, if you guys do a weekend tour somewhere, I'm getting on a flight with you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be there.
Next one, you can come.
Fuck yeah.
That'll be fun.
Fuck yeah.
They were saying inside jokes from our podcast. People have inside jokes.
Yay.
Yeah, they talk about like the English accent and the shit cave and your mushroom trip and your boyfriend getting caught fucking you. Like, people knew our shit. Like, it was really cool.
It's funny, whenever I'm with family, they're like, give us the link to your podcast. Like, we want to listen. And I'm like, when you scroll down the list and see the episode called My Dad Saw Me Doggy Style, I can't trust you not to click that one first, so I don't think I could share this with you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I would click that one first if I was. It's just human curiosity.
Yeah, if I was like an older cousin of mine, I'd be like, what? Which one? Is that Alex or like?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So weird.
So I had a lot of fun. I was on the road and you guys were super cool. Those of you that came out and fucking showed us that you're fans and you listen to the show. And also a lot of people have been giving us good reviews and listening to the podcast, and that's really fun to hear. So, share this with a friend.
Fuck yeah.
Tell them that, everybody knows someone that listens to podcasts, and be like, hey, I know that you have your own podcast list, but check this out. Just throw a link at them.
Check this shit out.
Throw them a link in a text. That helps us out. Alex, do you have anything new going on we need to talk about?
I don't know. I don't have much new going on, but that's caused me to like be in my house a lot.
Oh no.
Which I love.
She's been doing drugs. That's what that means. If she's home, she's on drugs.
I may not have been doing drugs, but I have discovered the joy, the beauty, the love that comes to my heart when I watch the children's show My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
Is that how it goes now?
I used to wonder what friendship could be, little pony, until you all said it was magic with me. A big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. Yeah, my little pony, do you know you're all my very best friends?
I thought that maybe you were lying
Mm-hmm.
at first about being into it, and now I know for sure that you're a molester.
I've seen.
You're a child molester.
I've heard that theme song for 8 seasons worth of that show in the last couple weeks.
No, you've gotten into My Little Pony for real, though? Is it a kid's show?
It's a kid's show.
Is it a cartoon?
It's a cartoon.
Okay, they don't yet actually use real talking horses. Got it.
It's the best thing ever.
Is it? Should I watch an episode?
I don't know why. Yeah, I feel like you should. You should watch an episode. I was at Becky's last weekend, and she was like, "So what's new in your life?" And I was like, "The only thing I have to talk about on this earth is My Little Pony."
So why do you like it so much?
It's okay. So it's about these 6 ponies, right?
What are their names?
They're the main 6.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
All right, let's trot around this.
So,
okay.
Their names are Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Princess Twilight Sparkle,
Pinkie Pie, this whore.
Princess Twilight Sparkle, and Applejack.
Okay, you can find a group of friends with those exact names in any coffee shop in Los Angeles, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead. I like Pinkie Pie. She sounds like a porn star.
You would like Pinkie Pie. So Pinkie Pie, each of them represents a different element of harmony, which is like when all of the elements of harmony come together, it's great power for Equestria, right? So they represent the elements of harmony, and each one of them has like different aspects of their personality that like bound them to their elements. So,
Okay.
like, Rarity is like all about beauty and like aesthetics and everything.
Right.
And so she's about like generosity.
Okay.
And then there's Applejack's a super hard worker. She owns the apple farm with her granny.
Does she have an accent like that?
Yep, she does.
Okay.
And so she's the hard worker.
Applejack sounds kind of dirty too.
And then Fluttershy, she's very kind to animals, so she represents like kindness.
Fluttershy. These are all sexual ass names. Fluttershy, Applejack, Princess Pinkie Puss. What is it? What the fuck?
Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie.
Princess Twilight Sparkle is all about education and
acid.
like learning.
Okay.
Who am I missing? Rainbow Dash is about adventure. Like she's a flyer.
Okay.
And she's trying to get onto the Wonderbolts. They're like the amazing flyers of Equestria.
Okay.
It's the best show ever. They visit places like Manhattan and Saddle Arabia.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of bad horse puns.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all like pretty and colorful, and I just love it. I can't get enough, honestly.
Wait, hold on. This is the fucking most mentally ill thing I've ever heard you say, and there's been a lot.
Okay, can I tell you how I found the show?
Yeah, please.
All right, so there's a documentary called A Brony Tale, and it covers like this weird phenomena where all of these big ass, manly ass dudes, like I can't even think of a guy at Gas Digital to compare with how manly these fucking dudes in this documentary are.
Okay.
Who like started watching My Little Pony with their little daughters. And then found themselves that, like, when their daughters were at school, they'd be like, I got to see what happens on the next episode.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's really
Yeah.
cute. Okay.
It's like a widespread phenomena. And I thought it was just so crazy when I saw this doc that I was like, okay, maybe I'll check out an episode and, like, see what these dudes are seeing, like, see what it's all about. And in the back of my head, I was like, watch you bitch, you're going to get hooked. Like, I know you. And sure enough, one episode in, I was like the first
You're
one.
like, I got to know what happens to Pinkie Pie.
The first one ends with a to be continued. And I was like, show me what's next.
How long are they?
They're 20-minute episodes, but there's
Okay.
8 seasons, over 20 episodes a season. So I really gobbled that shit
You got
up.
in there.
I got in.
Wow, you're crazy.
It's a great show. Like, I feel like I've learned about how to be, like, nicer and social and, like,
I got to check out the
it's a
show.
good
I'm not going to
show.
lie.
It's a really good
I'm not
show.
going to lie. At first, I thought you were a crazy bitch, but now you said there's a documentary on it, and I'm on this wave.
I at Becky's last week when she was like, what's going on with you? And I was like, My Little Pony. I eventually talked to her enough about it to get her to throw on the pilot episode, and we ended up lying there in her living room watching 6 episodes together.
Oh.
She loved it.
She liked it?
She loved it.
What?
She was like, what's wrong with me? Like, I went home and she was like, I'm still watching. I love
No.
it. Yeah.
I'm watching it tonight.
You have to check it out. It's so fucking good.
If I come in next week and I'm 3 seasons down in My Little Pony, someone to call for help. This is sick shit.
It's the
wow.
best. Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
Like, it's okay. It's written for kids, but I think that they very clearly like realized that they had an adult following early on, and they were like, let's start writing this as a saga, because it is something where like the ponies in season 8 are not the ponies you met in season 1. Like,
ponies die, there's drama. It's like fucking Grey's Anatomy of horses.
Everybody grows and changes. Some people sprout wings, like some ponies sprout wings. That's another thing. They never slip up and say
puberty?
I wouldn't say that. It's more like magic happens to them, like through experience.
Like pussy hair?
Imagine if when you're getting your period, you're like, the magic's happening.
Well, here it
I'm
comes.
bleeding now.
Me magic bush.
me magic bush is here.
Oh my God, that's insane, Alex.
Yeah, it's so silly.
Wow, good for you. There's people that, there's like a fetish where people like to wear like ponytails in their assholes.
Like, it's a butt plug, but it's got a ponytail sticking out.
Yeah, you want to see?
That seems like some furry ass shit. And that was part of my curiosity that I was like, watching this documentary, and I was like, are these all perverts who are like turned on by this show? But there's really nothing to be turned on about. It's the most fucking innocent. I mean, I guess if you're a total pervert, innocent shit turns you on, but.
I don't know what to Google. I just put ponytail in butt.
Ponytail butt plug.
But I want to see it in an ass.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come up. They don't just take photos of a ponytail butt plug not in an ass.
They do.
What?
They do.
That is a big plug part.
Yeah. Let's see if the camera can get that.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera's gotten that.
I mean, that would make me feel pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Do they make?
I kind of want one.
Do they make rainbow hat ones?
It would. Would be funny though if I got one and didn't say anything to Lewis.
Wore it just wore it with your pants on somehow, so that when you took your pants off, it was just fucking there.
And then right when he's about to fuck me, just start shaking my tail at him, and he's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "What? That's always been there."
What has it grown? I usually do some maintenance.
I haven't trimmed in a while.
Winter's come, so I didn't think it was as important.
This is fucked up. Look, they have red ones.
I mean, I don't know how. Oh my God.
What?
That's the color of every pony. That's the color of every pony in My Little Pony. They've got a rainbow dash one, a rarity one. They've got one for Fluttershy.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And this bitch with her fucking Fluttershy ponytail and her asshole.
No, this bitch is killing it. Hold on.
Oh my God. No, open that shit up again. It's too good. It's too good.
She's talking to the girl.
What? That looks so uncomfortable. I'm just going to say it.
Here's the options, you guys, of your ass hairs.
You pick your favorite pony from the show, and then you could embody them in your sexual areas of your life.
Oh, talk about needing a hair wash.
I mean...
This thing, after it pulls out, it's got poop in the hairs and stuff. You got to shampoo it, I bet.
I don't think poop gets in the hairs.
I bet it does. I bet you pull it out, this thing goes flopping around. It touches all the hairs.
Aren't you careful when you pull... Well, it depends.
I don't know. I imagine people just...
You pop it out and stick a dick in like immediately.
Yeah, and you just throw it wherever it goes. Cat's licking it.
Ew. Ew. I've never fucking put anything up my butt like fucking...
Me neither.
Like nothing non-fucking organic.
I tried to be a freak the other day in the hotel, and I was like guiding Lewis's dick to my butt, and I was like,
"Come on,
I'm not." Yeah,
and then that you don't even really want to do it, but
he stuck a finger up to the knuckle into my butthole, and I was out. I was like, "Nope." Knuckle. Yeah, the first.
Can I tell you something about that? I have a belief. This is how it works for me, at least.
You got to go deeper.
This much finger in the butthole, the most unpleasant thing you could ever experience. A little more finger in the butthole, a little bit more pleasant, actually.
No.
Yes, and well, I don't know if it applies with fingers, but
but
I have had anal sex experiences where my boyfriend was like clearly. Trying not to hurt me, like doing the thing where he's like, I'm not going to put it in all the way because I don't want to hurt you. And I'm like, laying there like, go further, this hurts. If you go further, it will feel better.
Yeah, because it's probably a tight little space
like,
and then it opens into an abyss.
I don't need the head of your dick holding my asshole open. Just put the whole thing in and do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because then it's like a open space in there. It's not like a tight ring.
It's not just like prying open the one part that's supposed to be tight. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think so. Have I hit on something?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, no. And that's what those things are for, apparently. Like, you're supposed to, like, plug up your butt for a little while before anal sex to stretch her on out. And I've never gone through that process, and I feel like that would probably make the experience a lot better. But also, you have to be a whore. What is that?
That's a skunk tail.
I don't mean to call people whores who put stuff up their butts, but, like, I would have to feel like a whore for being like, I'm just stretching out my asshole for you, babe. Give me another 10 minutes, I'm still stretching.
A comedian posted a really spot on post the other day on Facebook, and all she said was, I don't remember who it was, or I'd shout her out. All she said was, if you work out with your hair down, you're a whore.
Oh, fuck, I love that.
Like, that is so
it's
true.
So true. I mean, I see girls at let's be real, I don't go to the gym that much, but when I would go to the gym, I would always be kind of astounded by women there who look like they fucking got up and did their hair and put makeup on and picked an outfit to go to the gym in.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's helping you have a better workout, then power to you. But like, I'm not sure that's always the scenario.
I'm not gonna lie though. Feeling better. Like, I like to work out. Like, I don't like just throwing my hair up, a t-shirt and shorts on, working out. Like, when my outfit does look cute, I do work out better. It's a real thing. It's a real thing because, like, I just feel more motivated to look even cuter in that outfit I'm wearing.
That's how the hot girls keep getting hotter. God damn it.
Ah, damn it with the sticky finger bitches again.
These sticky finger whores can't stop improving themselves.
Yeah, so ponytails.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ponytail. Because it looks like a ponytail.
No, you're not just realizing that.
Yes, I am.
Whoa. Whoa. I need a minute, Kim. Holy shit. That just made me feel like I had to go to the bathroom.
I swear to God, that just fucking hit
Everything in my stomach dropped because I got scared for her for a second.
It looks like a ponytail.
That's why they call it that. Isn't...
Can I get that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get you a little higher for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. A ponytail.
Did you know that when people say break a leg, it's because they hope you get cast?
No. I didn't know that. That's great. That's a great one. Break a leg. Oh, shit. I always thought that was like a weird, like a theater thing. Because I know that in theater, a lot of things are opposite. Like, you're not supposed to wish someone good luck in theater because it's bad luck. It's like Macbeth type shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thee who say good luck giveth thee bad lucketh.
No, because isn't there like a whole fucking like history of people who are doing Macbeth in like real productions? Like the production goes to shit and the star dies the day before.
No,
opening.
is that
It's
real?
Like, literally, there's like 10, 15 accounts over the years of like Macbeth in particular. They call it the cursed play. That like everything gets fucked and people kill themselves before they're supposed to start playing Macbeth. Like
what? Macbeth is haunted?
Yeah, or like lighting in the fucking theater like falls and smashes the star.
You know what?
Like
you know what I think that adds up to is that like every production something fucking breaks, something falls, and then everyone's just like dumb and they're like, "Whoa, old Macbeth syndrome." But like if you would have done fucking Broadway, it's the same shit. True. They probably have breaking lights and people breaking their legs and dying.
I don't know if you remember a couple years ago, I think it must have been like 10 years ago, they launched a Spider-Man production on Broadway that like it was like news for like 2 weeks as to how awful the opening week was going because they didn't have their fucking rigging systems right, and Spider-Man was like getting stuck in the sky at certain points. And like,
I would have paid to see that.
Like that sounds like the best Broadway show of all fucking time.
They should have a Broadway show where they don't practice.
They never rehearse.
Everyone their parts. And they
it's
go,
a cold read.
Yes, and you give everyone their parts a week before.
Okay.
They have to by themselves. They can't meet any of the other cast, learn their parts and the motions.
Not only that, but they have to project what they think their character would be wearing.
Yes.
So everybody comes in and mad eclectic shit. Like,
yes.
Somebody's really over the top Victorian and somebody's like, well, this seems like a more Victorian appropriate. You know, like fucking.
And I would call the play Perfect Chaos.
How do we make this happen?
I don't. Sounds easy. We give a bunch of people a script and tell them to fucking meet us here one day. And we film that shit.
Oh, shit.
Just someone walks in, they're like, hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm
That
Victoria.
actually sounds like a really good web series. Like fucking take raw plays, have like just send it to people, be like, learn this. It's a 20-minute play. Have them meet up at a spot, and just that's the first time anyone meets, and you record the very first go through,
and that's it.
That's it. That's the web series. They know that much. They know that they're not allowed to stop. They have to keep going and act as though it's opening night for something.
We could call it Popping Cherries because it's always the first time.
It's always the first show.
Such a vile name for a production. Hey, come see our show, Popping Cherries.
Popping Cherries
down in Central Park. It's real good.
That's how I always felt about the vagina monologues.
I didn't even know what that was. I just know the title, but I didn't like it.
I always pictured just a vagina talking.
Me too.
For like opening its lips from the side and doing a monologue. Which actually sounds fantastic.
That's what it should have been.
That's what it should have been.
I don't know what it was, but that's what it should have been.
That's definitely what I think it was a woman talking about her struggle with living as a person with a vagina.
Oh, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
A vagina talking.
Just basically.
Just out of the wrong lip.
Exactly. Oh, that's so accurate.
Oh, man. That is good.
All right, guys, let's take a second to talk about our incredible sponsors, Smoked Honey. They are a company based in San Diego, California that make these incredible distillates. They basically, how do you describe it, Kim? They perform dialysis on their distillate.
That's what I like to say.
Yeah, so basically what we're saying with that is that they take out all of the bad terpenes, all of the toxins and shit.
They
reinfuse their distillate with like preferred terpenes that are just the strains, like they inject strains in, make it fucking incredible. It comes in 2 different forms, cartridges and dab darts.
Love it.
And, you know, I'm not a big dabber. I like dabbing. It gets me really fucked up. But recently I have found my favorite use for these dab darts.
What is it?
So when we were in Vegas and saw the Smoked Honey guys, they were telling me that, like, it's best to dab the dab darts. And, you know, I respect them. I love those guys.
Yeah. So you did it.
But fucking fight me. I found a better way.
Okay. Fucking fight me. They're going to love that. You hear that? Fighter, our sponsors.
Picture this. I'm laying in my bed. I've got my robe on.
Okay.
I'm extremely comfortable. There's nothing that could be better in life.
So easy to picture for some reason.
It's a beautiful robe. It's soft. It's comfortable. I'm lying in bed with it. Things couldn't be better, except I've got a joint. That's just not enough for me at the moment.
It happens.
I take me dab dart. I take me joint. I line the outside of my joint in a spiral with dab dart, right?
Whoa.
I spiral it down. I go almost about halfway, but you know what? I'm not going to tell people to do that. It gets a little drippy if you put too much.
Okay.
But if you fucking light that shit, not only does it taste delicious and you're smoking your smoked honey and all that shit, but it keeps your joint burning literally perfectly straight and never canoeing because it's fucking dope.
That's a game changer.
It's fucking dope. If you're like, you know, a real weed enthusiast like me.
That's a huge thing for people that smoke joints because joints canoe constantly and it kind of ruins the whole joint.
Yeah.
When it happens. It ruins everything. So smoked honey has multiple purposes and uses and it's just one of the best products around. It's a clean product. You can feel safe using it. You can know that like your body's in good arms.
The same shit that I did that on my joint, I could literally have just like poured some out right onto my tongue and eaten it. Like, it's so fucking clean, you guys. It's great.
Exactly. If you're over the age of 21 and you live in California, hit them up. SmokedHoneyCA.com. You can find them on Instagram at SmokedHoney.
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Do you have any stories from your travels?
Oh, man. Me and Lewis almost got into a fight at the airport, not with each other, with someone.
Oh, well, that's a good surprise.
Yesterday.
That's a lovely surprise, not with each other.
You want to hear what happened?
I do.
It got pretty bad. So me and Lewis are sitting separately on the plane. He has row 5. I'm in row 7. Something. I'm like a couple seats back on the other side. And when I first get on the plane, the all the cargo spaces are taken up. So I have to go like 3 or 4 rows behind me and put my thing in, which I already know is going to be annoying.
It's fine. It's just a bitch when you're getting off the plane
exactly.
later. Yeah.
Exactly. So we land. I watch Lewis. He grabs his stuff and he like goes off to wait for me on the outside of the plane. And I'm kind of waiting. I'm in row 6, like I said, and I'm I let row 6 go. I even let row 7 go because mine wasn't until 9. I let row 8 go. I let row 9 go. And then I was like, hey, can you guys just stop a second? I want to grab my stuff. I don't want to wait for the whole plane to get off because it goes to like 34.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I got tickets at the front was so I don't have to wait 40 extra minutes when the plane stops. And so, and everybody was fine with it. And as I grab I'm reaching for my stuff. This guy's helping me take it down. I'm like, thank you so much. I hear a voice in the seat next to me. There's like a man, and then there's someone else on the in seat by the window, sitting down, not even up, ready to leave, just sitting,
fucking lounging,
just lounging. And it goes, well, you should have put your stuff closer to your seat. The voice. And then I said, I would have done that if it was an option, obviously.
That was a fucking option,
So I said that. I said, I would have done that if it was if it was an option, obviously. And and then the girl goes, well, you should have gotten a different ticket. And I'm grabbing my stuff and
I'm walking. Do you own the airline and have some kind of capabilities that we don't have?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's happening?
And then I grabbed my bag and I was like, whatever, bitch. And that's what I said.
Oh, I love you. You're
I was like, whatever, bitch. And I grabbed my shit and I started walking. She goes, your mama's a bitch. And I was like... And
Puerto Rican came out?
No, I didn't say that.
No.
She
I know,
said
I'm asking whether after that the Puerto
when
Rican
she said your mom's a bitch, I was like, that's the lamest thing you could ever say back.
You fucking hack.
I literally said nothing. I laughed. I was like, okay. Because it's like, that's like, you have nothing to say. So I was like, okay, whatever. I grab my bag. I walk away. But because I grabbed it and I was like, so like, you know, have my shit everywhere... Once I get off the plane, I like put my backpack down so I can tighten my straps and like get my shit together. And Lewis is standing with me, and I'm telling him, I was like, some bitch just fucking pissed me off. And I was telling him what happened. And as I'm telling him, she starts walking out. She's this chick with this dog. She's this little.
Is she some white bitch?
She's a black chick. She's a black chick with a dog. And you can tell she's like also like a hood bitch. She's not like. You know what I'm saying?
She got that hood money.
She's got hood something. She was in coach with the rest of us. So
okay.
And she walks by, and as she walks by with her dog, I'm glaring at her because I'm pissed. She's glaring at me, and she goes, "Yeah, bitch, buy a new ticket next time," like that. And I was like, mind your fucking business. And she turned around because it's like, don't say anything.
Yeah,
just
like
go.
You fucking said, I let it go the last thing that you said. Like you had the last word already.
You don't get 2 last words from me.
Fuck that.
People barely get 1 last word
I
from
was
me.
really impressed that you said you just let her have the last word and walked away. I thought that was when you were going to fucking blow.
No, I left. I walked away. And then so she turns around. She starts screaming in my face that I was in row 9. You come from row 6 to get your stuff instead of waiting. Like yelling crazy shit that nobody does. Nobody waits till the whole fucking plane gets off. I don't know what to tell you.
That's crazy.
And then so Lewis is like, yo, why the fuck you talking to my chick like that? And he kind of pushes me back and gets in between us because this girl's like getting pretty aggressive. She wants a fist fight instantly.
In the airport.
Yeah, that's her first reaction is to get a felony because that's the kind of garbage she is. And and Lewis is like, why the fuck are you talking to my chick like that? And and when Lewis started yelling at her, she spit in his face.
No.
Yeah, she was like,
like, I'm so excited for the rest of this story. How did this start with we almost got in a fight?
And she spit in his face, and it was like, how quickly Lewis spit right back at her. It was like
he had a loogie just waiting for her.
She was like, it was like that, like crazy.
He spit her own spit back at her.
So he spit back at her, but Lewis's luck, nobody was there when she spit in his face, but then the rest of the people on the airplane come back as he's going in her face, and she's like, you spit at me. She knows what the scene is. She's like, you spit on me. And then she starts yelling, I'm calling TMZ, and I'm like, oh, is this bitch a fan of comedy? But then she's talking about herself. She's talking about herself. I'm like, what? Who says that? Nobody that TMZ knows says I'm calling TMZ on myself. What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
And I was like, call TMZ, you're an animal. I was like, and at this point, the stewardess.
I was so sure you were gonna say I'm calling TSA.
No, she said TMZ. I was so confused by everything this girl did. Everything she yelled at me didn't make any sense, basically. And then So at this point, the people that check in the other flight, because this argument is happening not on the plane, not in the main room, but in that hallway in between.
As you step off the plane, there's like a ramp.
A long hallway. Yes, in that hallway it's happening. So the people that are checking in the other plane tickets come out and they're standing in between us because now it's just a bunch of yelling. Now I'm yelling. Lewis is yelling. She's yelling about TMZ.
Who has spit on them? Did he hit her with it?
They both do.
Okay.
At this point, they both have spit on them.
Disgusting.
Yes, it's pretty
vile.
gross.
This is a serious fucking altercation right here.
And so the ticket people get in between us, and she's still screaming about, I'm calling TMZ, I'm calling TMZ. So then she takes out her phone and she reaches through, like, the people are blocking us, and she reaches through their arms and starts filming us like this in our face, and she's yelling, I'm calling TMZ, and Lewis is yelling back at her. And in that moment, I just snatch her phone because she can't get through. So I'm like, this idiot just has her phone and like people blocking her. So she's holding her phone like this. There's people.
There's like people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I just take it and snap it down this way so she can't hold it. And I fucking rip it out of her hand and I just chucked it against this metal bench as hard as I could.
Yeah.
It sounded like it broke. I was hoping it did. But afterwards I was glad I didn't because you could probably actually get arrested for breaking someone's stuff. But like I threw it to where she was like, you threw my phone! And at this point she's screaming. Sorry, I spit. She's screaming so loud that her hair is like, she had short hair and it was like down in a bob at first, but it's like, it looked like we fist fought already. Like her hair is like up in the end and she's been screaming so loud. I'm like pretty calm. And Lewis is for getting spit on, he's pretty calm.
Okay.
He's just he's just like, don't get in my fucking girl. He's being a normal boyfriend. Nothing crazy. And she is yelling so hard she's out of breath. And then so we try to walk away and she starts panicking because they're holding her back because she's too crazy, and they're not holding me and Lewis back, and especially they're not holding Lewis back because it's all like a bunch of women and like this beta ass dude, and they're like, sir, you need to stay here. We need they're having the police come talk to everyone. And Lewis looks at the lady checking in and she goes, excuse me, ma'am, are you detaining me? And she was like, well, no, you just need to talk. And he goes, no, I'm good on the talk. We're good. Deal with that animal. And then we leave. And they're like, you see them like say some shit, and me and Lewis, it's like a movie now.
You're like, now we're going to the airport.
We're going to the airport. We're up the escalator. We see 8 people that work at the airport with earpieces that look like the fucking FBI coming from different parts of the airport. There's a police van that all of a sudden I hear the sirens coming out. Me and Lewis are like, let's split up. I took my jacket off. Because we were like, we don't even want to deal with this. This bitch just spit in my face because I wanted my bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spit in Lewis's face because we wanted our bag.
Was this on the way back or on the way?
When we just got to New York after a week-long trip. We're so excited to be home. We had a great flight. We were in a great mood. Like, everything was good. The people next to me were so nice on the flight, and they're probably like, what the fuck's going on? Because I was like peaceful in between them, like sharing things the whole time. And now I'm in a fight on the ramp. But then, so we like split up and then we hop in a cab. But like the whole time they're looking for us. I'm like hiding, like someone, like there would be a guy, like he'd be like, shh. And he'd be looking around, and I would see him start to turn, and I would directly stand behind someone, and then he'd turn again, and I'd walk around him. It was like some spy mission Puerto Rican shit.
I like the idea of you and Lewis just pulling shit out of your luggage and putting sunglasses and hats on and switching coats with each other and shit. Like,
it was some crazy shit.
I'll
and Lewis took his hat off. I put his hat on.
Yeah,
it was a whole thing. And then we got in a cab and went home and left the whole way home.
Yeah, that sounds hilarious. We were like, what the fuck was that?
We got the last word. The last thing I did was throw this bitch's phone and walk away.
That's the best.
Like I just took it and I chucked it and I was like, whatever. And then we kept walking.
And the idea that people left behind with her had been on the flight with everyone. Like the flight is long enough that people know whose side to take, kind of. Where they're like, I don't know, like how she acted on the flight, but I'm sure she wasn't like totally sweet to the person next to her who was now holding her back from like a fucking, you know?
The guy next to her came up to me before, like even like after I was like, shut it, bitch. And she was like, your mom. He was kind of behind me on the ramp and he was like, hey, just ignore her. People like that are. And he kept walking.
Exactly.
So it's like, I know she was a bad person. It wasn't me. Like, she would just wanted to start trouble. She was annoyed. She wanted to get off the plane, but it's like, fucking wait, bitch, because I'm getting off because I had a seat before you, and that's how life works.
Can I tell you guys, Kim and Lewis do not split up for shit. I mean, you guys are attached to the hip when you're out together. Like, It's so funny to me
It's
that you
fucked up.
looked each other in the eye and you're like, here, you take this bag, I'll take this bag, give me your hat. I'm going.
Yeah. But we didn't really split up. We were on the phone.
You're like, yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm going to go find a cab. I'm going to go downstairs. You take this escalator. And he's like, cool. And I would see him. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. I'm not going to lie.
That sounds like so much fun.
It brought us closer together being such trash.
How great is that?
Yeah.
Oh, spitting, throwing a bitch's phone.
Sometimes you got to throw a hoe phone.
Fucking adventure.
So that's what happened. I don't really know what else to say. Am I like so wrong? And you know what's fucked up is like when I first met Lewis, he told me, he's like, yeah, like there's a lot of like shit I've gone into. He's like, but it kind of seems like it gets attracted to me. And I feel like he's rubbed a little bit of that off of me.
Yeah, and I think that's actually not a cop-out. I think it's true.
Yeah.
Lewis has a certain bit of chaos within him, I think,
and
that
it
does
gets
attract
chaos.
Other chaos.
Yeah, like there's never been a time, and God bless Lewis's heart, there's never been an appointment he's ever made where like the people just write down the right date or like the right time or like the right name. Everything he does where even if he tries to do it right, if we get in a cab, the cab driver's blind and deaf and like he's just drives us into the river when we have to be at a it is his luck. He just has it, and like I don't know how to change it. I've tried to help
around it really well. He like makes it. It's funny. It seems to me like he's accepted it. And he's like managed to work around it. If you know what I mean.
It's getting better because he's working on it.
Like he knows that.
I tell him he has to stop being so chaotic because it's bringing into his life. And so he's attracting that energy.
But he seems to react better now. So that's the first step.
Totally.
Is like just when the chaos is happening to like react better.
Totally.
I feel like he's good at that now.
Yeah. And like, what was I going to say? Like, I just had a brain fart. What was I saying?
Lewis, progress.
Oh, he brings the chaos with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just seen it. I've just
missing
seen it.
appointments and stuff like that. People fucking up on him.
Yeah, like I've just seen so many times where I've been like, and you know what a thing is too? I think he's so much in a hurry that a lot of the times he's in a rush and he's not speaking clearly. And a lot of the people that we deal with, that he has to deal with on a daily basis, are not first language English speakers. So like cab drivers, people that are making our food, things that like you're standing in line and waiting on someone else, and he's frustrated, so he's like, and then people's like, ¿qué? And then it's like a miscommunication. Like we had a guy that was Spanish who was taking us to the airport, and we get in, and he said, and Lewis is like, wait, what? And he's kind of freaking out because he can't find what airline it is.
Okay.
Because we're pulling up and now he's pulling it up in his email and not like I screenshot it in the morning. So it's in my last picture. I always pull it up. I check in like that. Like it's very, very, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I know what the process is.
Yeah. You're like pre-set.
Yes.
To go through.
So as he's pulling up, he's trying to pull up the thing. So he's like, oh, it's JetBlue. And the guy's like, what? He's like, JetBlue, you know? And so the guy, we're driving, and it's taking a really long time. And I go, sir, are you taking us to JetBlue? And he goes, no, Japanese.
Oh.
The Japanese airline.
Right.
And Lewis is like, why would you take us to the Japanese airline? And I'm like, because you were screaming and mumbling, and he got too scared to ask you again.
Yeah.
I know exactly what happens. People will get too scared to confirm because you're too much in a hurry. So they're just like, I'll just go and hope I'm right. And they're never right because people are idiots naturally. And that's and I could just break down
you and Lewis do not look like you're going to the Japanese on a Japanese flight right now.
People are idiots, and he's right
are
about
you serious?
that.
We have one bag each.
But what he has to learn is you have to help idiots.
Yeah.
To help yourself.
Yeah.
And that's something that I don't think he's gotten yet. You have to help people in order to make your life easier. You can't expect, even though in his head he's going, I'm paying for the service, it should be easy, but it's just not the way it goes.
It's just not the way the world is. Like it should be easy. But
right.
Yeah.
Like when you have 3 to 8 minutes to get a spare on a podcast, like, and Starbucks says like your thing will be ready in 3 to 8 minutes. I never think it's gonna. I always go, okay, 10 minutes it'll be ready. I always assume more than that. But he's like, we have 3 to 8 minutes, then we have 30 seconds to get on this train. And I'm like, then he's gonna be in Starbucks being like, where's my coffee? My train. But it's like, why did you do that with so little time to spare?
Yeah. Yeah,
but he's also a genius.
I know. It's crazy.
He's like the smartest person I've ever met. He's so business like oriented and like he's such a hustler and he makes his money and he like does his shit.
And that's actually part of that happens because of the mentality that he's in, that what you were just talking about. Like,
yeah.
He'll have a full fucking day booked for Monday where he really doesn't have time to spare, but he'll think of something else that he wants to do that day and fucking schedule it in. And then that's how he's getting shit done.
The way he doesn't get shit done is how he gets shit done.
It's crazy.
He's going in my play. I'm giving him a script. Yeah, he's a genius. I love him.
Yeah, I love him too. He's the best.
It's crazy to see when people have like his faults help him in a way.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's an interesting thing. I'm not sure I know how to phrase it right now, but like, I'm kind of high about it. But your faults are what make you who you are, and they are the part of your personality that you need to focus on and cultivate to become your strengths. Because like the things that are holding you back are usually things that are special about you.
Yeah.
It's like, where can I use that thing that's special about me to put me ahead?
Totally.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when people talk about making your job your passion.
Exactly.
It's like you got to find, even if I've always used this example for some weird reason. Like if you're sitting in your house right now and you're listening to this and like you work a corporate job, but like every night you get home from your 9 to 6 and you go down to your basement and you have like seashells and you take glue and you put them on your face.
That's a weird example.
I know.
You bitch.
That's why I wanted to use it, because it's so weird. And and that's your thing. Pull out a camera and put that shit on YouTube and make a job. Say your seashell face. Start selling seashell
I see where you're going with
like,
it. The real weird things about you are the things that people are going to be like, whoa, what's going on inside of that person? I want to get to know them. I want to, I agree.
You did ASMR videos of you gluing all the seashells on your face and then taking a wooden stick and just the sound of your face
that
rippling.
Sounds like a great ASMR.
Who wouldn't watch that?
Yeah.
Shell face ASMR. You got 1 million views. Now you can quit your job and that's your shit. Like the weird things about you can make into a business. There's a girl I know who she's obsessed with lip art. What she started doing is she just started.
Oh, that sounds so fucking cool.
It is so cool. I wish I could remember her fucking name.
She's like, fuck lipstick. That's like painting one thing on your wall. I'm gonna give you a mural.
No, it's not. It's like she'll make her lips different things. So one day she'll make them look like marble counters. Like she'll do a marble design. The next day it'll be like the top one's a strawberry and the bottom one's dripping chocolate. And she takes pictures and it looks like real fucking beautiful art.
That's amazing.
Or she'll do things like where it's just studded, like sharp spikes, and then like the caption will be like, "Give me a kiss," and it's like fucking cool.
Yeah.
And she quit her job, and now she gets like makeup sponsors. She gets 60 foundations in boxes at a time. And
I'm sure she might even have opportunities to do that for photo shoots for like.
That's
things
what
like
she does.
That.
She does Halloween makeup. She charges to teach people how to do it. She does classes.
Boom.
It's a whole thing, and like that was her weird thing she was into, and she figured it out. So like, what I'm saying is, if you like sticking fucking ponytails in your ass,
get a webcam.
Yes, get a webcam. You don't have to show your face.
myfreecams.com.
My free cams. Here we are showing my pussy on cam. My free cams.
Take a look at my little ponytail inside my asshole. My little asshole.
You know what I hate is the new Cottonelle commercials. Have you heard them?
I try to stay away from cable, so I don't really see commercials.
See if I can find one on here. They're fucking perverted. So it's very like.
Is it the kids ones where they're like, "This is how I wipe my ass"?
Yes. Basically, Cottonelle is like talking to an adult, and they're like trying to describe the way their ass feels. They're like, "We're gonna move over to someone who understands the feeling better," and it like cuts to these little kids.
I'm here for Cottonelle today to tell you a little bit about my butthole. My butthole is usually very soft, but sometimes after I poop, it feels a little rash.
Who is listening to this?
Asked, how clean do you feel after going to the bathroom?
These are adults. They were reacting. They were embarrassed.
I feel as clean as a little white tiny kitten. A twinkling iceberg.
That's because only Cottonelle has clean ripple texture, designed to clean better.
I think there's
That's bad.
Clean as a shimmering mermaid.
Cottonelle wants everyone to feel as clean as a shimmering mermaid.
What?
I'll tell you, after I use Cottonelle, my asshole is just glistening.
Is that what people want to hear?
I mean, the first kid described his asshole as white. I feel like a white, sparkling marble.
That is
What?
crazy.
Is that not like pedo-like?
Yeah.
Why are we having? And when they ask the adults,
It's a
like, how do you feel after your wipe? They're all like, embarrassed. Because it's embarrassing and it's an adult situation. What the fuck is happening?
I feel like a soft, sputtering hamster down there.
I feel spread open like Pinky Pony.
Honestly, it just feels so open and calm down there. Anything could get in.
I feel open. How do you feel about using Cottonelle? Lubed. What?
Honestly, Cottonelle just makes me feel just a little looser down there.
Isn't that a fucked up commercial?
I mean, if it's selling Cottonelle,
Ah!
all the pedophiles are getting Cottonelle to treat their victims right.
Oh, listen, this is a different one. This is a different one.
With new Cottonelle, how clean do you feel after going to the bathroom?
Embarrassed adults.
Let's ask the experts.
As clean as a silky white marble.
What?
Oh, why is she saying in that tone?
Silky white
I would almost accept it better if she was like,
marble.
I feel as clean as a silky white marble.
like
Silky white marble.
Ugh.
who's training them? tell
One
you-
of the comments from Swan Creed says, like the devil whispering in Jesus' ear.
These are I mean, imagine they just let the kids answer for themselves. Every single person came out with the most like sexually descriptive, with like an adjective that implies softness and like stuff you like while you're on drugs,
And
like
a
they're
marble,
sparkling.
like
the
explaining a
smoothness.
child's asshole as a smooth, silky, white, clean, sparkling marble.
Yeah,
I mean, pedophiles are recording this and just knocking them out.
yeah. They're putting that audio over their kiddie porn videos and just making
And
compilations.
They're doing the kid's mouth while it's crying. It's actually saying, I feel like sparkling marbles.
literally just jerking off into a handful of Cottonelle.
They're saying that in this commercial, the little black girl is, because there's a black girl and she doesn't get to say that her asshole feels like a white marble.
Let's
And
see.
they're saying that she looks sad. So you want to rewatch it with me?
Yeah, hold on.
Cottonelle, how clean do you feel after going to the bathroom? Let's ask the experts.
As clean as a silky white marble.
That's because only
Oh, she
Cottonelle
does
has new
not
wavy
look
clean
happy.
ripple texture.
Okay, it is kind of racist to describe something clean as white.
Yeah, especially have the kid sitting right next to a black kid who doesn't get to say anything.
She got no lines and looks like she's physically in pain.
He has 3 kids. We gave 2 of them Cottonelle. Guess which one didn't have it?
2 of them are clean, 1 of them's dirty. 2 of them are described as white, clean, smoothie, silky marbles. Guess which kid didn't use Cottonelle?
We just felt bad giving her cotton.
I love inappropriate commercials. Do you remember A-hole or B-hole commercial?
No, what was it for?
It was Hardee's, and this is the commercial.
Today we're out finding out what type of holes people prefer.
Donut holes.
Or Hardy's new biscuit holes.
B-hole.
Yeah?
B-hole has it over the A-hole for sure.
Why? What do you like about
The A-hole seems kind of small.
It's great.
I just don't like the A-holes.
B-holes are tasty and flavorful.
The A-hole is nasty.
A-hole tastes funny.
I guess I'm just kind of a B-hole kind of guy.
Introducing biscuit holes with icing.
I'm not
The best
against that
kind of
commercial
holes.
at all.
That's great, right?
That's really clever. Yeah, I loved
Hardee's.
it.
That got taken down.
That's fucking ballsy. I think that shit should stay up. I mean, you could put it on certain channels at least.
Wow, 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 wow. Here we are with Alex and Kim, Hardy's Bee Holes and Magic Bush and Ponytails, TMZ, and all the things that we talked about today. Yeah.
Ralph and Jay did a fucking rap off in
I
front of
saw that. It was
in front of
good.
DMC.
No, it was in front of him?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He judged it.
Oh, who won?
Well, so
Ralph, right?
technically Jay won.
Okay.
But Ralph had like a bitch ass rap. Like it was just like, my name is Ralph and I'm here to say. And then he wrote like a really mean one for Jay that he kept in the back pocket, right? And
Right.
he thought it was going to play to his favor to do his shitty rap and then let Jay come back with an awesome one and then pull the mean one out of the back pocket. but he ended up getting judged off the first one.
Oh,
so
shit.
Jay technically won, but
Ralph won.
Ralph went to Bonfire a couple days ago where they decided that every single person there was like Ralph's rap was better. So now
shit.
they're going to have to fucking throw down again.
Oh, no. Is
Yeah.
DMC coming again?
I don't think so. I think this is just personal now.
Hilarious. They're just both going to become rappers. I remember at one point Sarah Wineshank, you know Sarah. You guys know Sarah Wineshank. She has a podcast called Shanked. Check her out.
You guys
She's
should listen.
awesome.
She's the best.
She's really fun. She does a fashion and comedy podcast, which is so her.
I love that.
It's so
Sarah
fun.
has the best fucking, like the most unique, her sense of style.
She
Like,
really does.
She's nailed herself down as being like, I know what I like to wear. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cute. And one time, like 2 years ago, she just decided she wanted to start rapping, but it was so bad.
See, I would have thought that she might actually have a chance.
I thought so
there.
too, because she was so
Look at her. You're
excited about it.
And you're like, this little fucking Jew, this like cute little Jew is gonna start rapping, and she's like clever. She's got good jokes. I trust her to try it. But
I'm pretty sure I have a video on my Instagram of her rapping like an audio, because like we showed up at a show one time and this bitch just crashed a rap battle. She just showed up to a rap battle and she was like, I'm up next. Like she pulled some like fucking never rapped before in her life. She just got like this fucking, I don't know, like a rapper. I don't know how you would even describe it, but like.
But what fucking confidence to just go into a fucking rap battle in downtown LA and be like, sup?
Yeah, no.
Shank in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the way she confidently went up in her skirt and bow tie, I was fucking shocked.
In her little fucking Sailor Moon fashion choices. Like,
yeah. And
she looks like a like hip Japanese girl. Fashion is the way I would describe her, but listen to her podcast because she knows way better about it than I do.
The way she went up on this contest, you thought she knew how to rap. It was shocking. It was shocking that she just didn't.
I mean, I've seen Sarah's confidence in those areas. It's very impressive. It really is. She's like, well, let's do it. I'm here.
Oh, fuck,
Put
dude.
me up there.
I really want to find this audio. It's a whole. Oh, here it is.
Oh, thank God. I'm so happy right now.
Hold on.
You got to click the audio.
Yeah.
Got to get it back to the top.
Battle, you think you got the shit in the saddle, but you don't, cause I come up in here from the valley, like my name is Sally, I don't give a fuck. Suck it!
Suck it! She yelled.
Baby, my first battle, you
She yelled, "Suck it!"
shit in the saddle, but you don't, cause I come up in here from the valley, like my name is Sally, I don't give a fuck.
That was terrible. But they bought it.
Suck it!
Her loud "suck it."
Is that just you clapping for her?
Yeah, that's just me. Correct. Look at her.
Oh, this fucking big black dude is just standing there trying to be polite about it.
Look at her.
Her little plaid skirt.
She was fucking lit that night, Sally from the Valley. And anytime you'd make her rap, she would just be like, Yo, I'm coming in hot because I take the spot. I'm going to the zoo and I like to poo. I'm coming in a tail and I like to hail because it rains every day and I might not spray. And she would be like, and like look at you like she fucking just fucking spit in your eye. Like it was fucking, it was some crazy
like
shit.
just the sheer ability to rhyme made her good.
But I respect it.
I fucking respect the fuck out of that girl. Yo, listen
She
to
called
Shank.
herself Sally from the Valley for weeks. Sarah Rhymeshank.
If Sarah is not using a fucking personally recorded rap by herself as the opening to her podcast, she is making a dumb mistake. And also, I don't know why we haven't recorded a song together that opens our show every week.
Oh, wow.
Because that's something we should do.
We should do like a song that's like
about us.
What do the people do?
Can we do a ballad about each other?
We are the world, but it's like our own.
We are the podcast.
We are the girls that talk about her father seeing her. It's just a bunch of inside jokes.
Oh my God. We'll get on that this week.
We could do a video with our arms like this and we're just slowly.
Can we get everybody at Gas Digital?
Oh my God, with their lighters?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did we just think of something fucking amazing or what?
I don't know. We got to test it out. We got to see this. Let's write a song about our show and personally record it with our voices.
It has to have all the inside jokes.
We know our voices are beautiful.
We know our voices are fine.
We sing like angels, we do.
Oh, man. Sally from the Valley can drop in, do a line or two.
Yo, you know what? Fucking Sarah Weinschenk has inspired me through that. I think I'm about to write my own fucking track.
Yeah.
I'm about to spit
We're about to bust some flows.
I'm gonna bust a flow right here.
Bust a nut, then a flow.
It's like good for when you're having your period. I busted my flow. I busted a flow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a good line in the rap.
I busted a flow this morning.
Flow.
I busted my flow because this is that time of the month. No, nothing rhymes with month. I put myself in a corner.
This happens once a month. I'm busting a flow.
Just once a month, I bust my flow. Ladies, you know how it goes.
Say I'm PMSing because I'm busting a flow.
I like it.
That's the line.
Kim, we need to get to writing.
Say I'm PMSing. I'm PMSing. Do you think I'm not going to write this rhyme tonight while watching My Little Pony? You're fucking insane.
Oh, I love you.
My Little Pony, My Little Pony. Do you remember the girl that used to dress as a clown?
Say I'm PMSing because I'm busting my flow. I'm watching My Little Pony because it's my favorite show.
Oh!
What? Suck it! Suck it!
We're going to borrow that from Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm inspired.
Oh, shit.
You were going to say something. I had to get that out.
No, that was worth anything. That way better than anything I was going to say. I was going to say, do you remember the fucking crazy bitch, the TV show, the kids show, where she would like be a clock? She was like a rag doll.
Her name was Molly?
Molly, yes.
Big
no, the
comfy
doll
couch?
was Molly.
Chair and the big comfy couch?
The doll was Molly.
I knew there was a Molly. It's called the
big comfy couch.
The big
comfy couch.
Was it the bear in the big comfy couch?
No, that was the bear in the big blue house.
Oh.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. That was Out of the Box with the black dude, and then he would come in with the drums like this. So long. She would do it by herself. So I need you to come in with the drums.
Okay. So show me the beat.
Well, we'll do it at the end of the show.
Okay.
We'll go out with that song. Do you want to hear how it goes?
Well, no. I think we should do it cold, like our play. It's
cold. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do it like
all I gotta do is come in with the drums. I'll be there for you, Kim. I can fucking do this.
What was the other show you said with the rag doll? I want to hear that theme song.
I thought that was it.
No. That was Bear in the Big Blue House. What was the one? You just said the name.
The big comfy couch.
Big comfy couch.
Yeah.
Big comfy couch theme song. Oh, I need to hear this.
Don't let cracked skin tell you what to wear.
I was so sure that was going to be the song. Roosters clucking.
Comfy couch. Oh, that's it.
Something disturbing about it.
It's like, this bitch is lazy. She never leaves her couch.
But even just the music. I don't know anything about music, but that sounds like downbeat, like a demonic
Are you ready?
kind of tune.
It's like kids that are like in a hotel and like, are you ready? Are you ready? Take a look, Mr. Johnson, cause your wife's body. What? Did you know that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is a Mandela effect?
Yeah, it's a wonderful day in this
Did we do that on this
neighborhood.
podcast?
I think we did.
Oh,
it's
man.
crazy though. It's very upsetting.
If you didn't hear it, you're gonna hear it again.
Where it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
It's not the neighborhood anymore. It's this neighborhood. It's not. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. It doesn't even sound
clear.
right.
It's so clearly.
Listen
this.
how weird it sounds, people.
This one makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a happy tune.
It's gonna fuck you up, guys.
When it gets there. Oh, here we are. It's building.
Here it comes.
This is the instrumental version, Kim.
Wow.
I'm sure of it.
No, here it comes.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
The S is so strong.
Right? I think this is again. Here again.
It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. What?
He hits the S harder than you would.
Yes!
I don't get it.
And the one that really fucks me up, I hate to bring up the Mandela effect, the fucking,
Bitch, you love it.
the fucking,
It's on the tip of a tongue.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
When?
Why? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you say life was like a box of chocolates if you never know what you're gonna get now? Why? Brian, does that make sense to you?
Why?
Life was like a box of chocolates, not life is like a box of chocolates. Why would that make sense?
Why would you ever say was? Get on the microphone, Dan.
Brian,
We're waiting
damn
for
it.
an answer.
We're waiting.
It's because it was. It's because Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates.
At the time she
doesn't
said
currently
it.
say it.
But Mama always said you wouldn't quote what she
yeah.
said in past tense. You would just
you
quote
would
what
quote
she said.
what she used to say.
He's using the whole.
So
quote
when
in the
when
past
he was a
context.
child,
Brian's like, he's retarded.
Brian, when he was a child, she was saying to him, "Life was like a box of chocolates." When I was
Mom
younger,
always used to say life was like a box of chocolates. If she was saying it currently, she would say is.
he's not quoting her; he's paraphrasing her. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask about this.
Get out of here.
Go home.
Get out of here. You've disobeyed us and not agreed like we wanted you to.
Brian's supposed to always be on our side. Dissonant voices.
So I think we should wrap up.
For sure.
You guys, thank you for listening to another episode of Broad Topics. We're going to let you go out with a little bang. First, we want to say that subscribe, rate, review. Follow us everywhere. Give us a good review.
Fuck yeah. Watch us on YouTube, Broad Topics PIX. You can find our YouTube channel. Every single one of our episodes is there. And you could also catch the video version. If you're used to downloading on iTunes, you might not be aware we have the video version of our show available.
Mm-hmm. And Alex, where can people find you?
You could find me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Alex Scar, and be sure to check out all the shows that I produce for Gas Digital Network, like In Godfrey We Trust, the High Society Radio, and Irish Goodbye podcasts.
Very cool. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check out my other podcast, Subway Creatures. That's on iTunes, Google Play, Google Stitch, whatever the fuck. Wherever you can find podcasts, YouTube, Gas Digital Network. And also check out Stone Science. Really excited for season 2 to come out in the new year. YouTube.com/Stone Science. Also available on Gas Digital Network. And we're going to leave you with this. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. So long, farewell to you. Goodbye for now until we meet again.